And we're back for episode 2 of Playthrough. Now, the island is nicely lit up, so we won't be disturbed. And I got some more sugarcane while waiting for some stuff to smelt up. We're not chilling over 2 stacks of iron, so we're doing pretty good. But I came up with a design for a starter base. That's going to be the main focus of this episode I have planned. And it's going to be a star base. But with the star base, we're going to need a lot of wood. Probably going to be able to tell based off of the thumbnail, but we're going to need a lot of wood. Yeah. And probably by the giant thumbnail, and probably also by the title I'm going to make this video. I'm not sure on the title I'm giving it yet. But as, well, I'm recording this in the past of me choosing to make the thumbnail. It's confusing. Recording times are very confusing. All that you need to know is the thumbnail is not made yet and the title has not been chosen as of the time of this. It is confusing, but we're going to need a lot of wood. Particularly oak and jungle, which is going to make this semi-expensive. And we're going to need to get some stuff first, too. So we're going to use some armor. And just some iron armor. Well, we're getting iron armor. So we're getting a good chunk of stuff then. And we'll also give ourselves another axe, because we're going to need it. A pair of shears, because why not? And anything else? Another axe when we get another stick from one of these leaves. Not going to need any leaves for this, but we are going to need a lot of wool. Which is primarily going to be coming from a lot of sheep shearing. I have some wool, though really it's not actually that good of amount of wool for what we really need, so time to get a whole bunch of wool, I guess. This is going to be the real main thing. Come on, can I just get seriously one more stick? I'm getting a lot of saplings. Damn, I just need like one stick, come on. Okay, I guess time to just check my chest. I did actually just have a stick in here. That works. Yeah, we're just probably going to use all that up then. The rest can go in there. Gotta put these on. I'll take a better view. We need a lot of wool. So now, time for the main thing of trying to get something of this size built. Is then the resource gathering, which is going to be a lot of fun. So, I guess off I have to go to get a lot of resources. All it is mostly going to be the jungle over there. Though, I do also have some other resources I need to get from a bit more exploring, because they're not in the local area. So, we'll see you when I get those resources and get back to base so we can start a construction of this giant boat. And I'm almost back. Yeah. I may have been stupid and forgot how shields work. Yeah, we kind of died. Well, there goes a whole bunch of levels. That's always fun. Anyways. It didn't end too bad. We're back now. Where'd my shield go? There it is, just down here, shallow water, okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot how a shield works and I was stupid, and I ended up dying because of it. Not my, brightest play, I'll tell you that right now. Not the brightest one I've done. Anyways, yeah, I did find some little ruins like this. And they have sand, that was that. But hey, we did get lured too, so that is pretty nice. And we're not really going to need the wheat, so I'll just keep that there. Why not? I haven't found what I wanted yet, but I'm going to continue exploring. And after a long bout of adventuring to find a village, like I had to go like nearly 3,000 blocks or something. Possibly more, I didn't check coordinates. But it was far, just to find what I needed. It was honestly really annoying. But we are now in a relatively good position of, I had to wait for bees because we're gonna need honeycomb for something. So I was able to get like 4 stacks of wool. We are not going to be low on wool for a long time now. But we have a fair bit of resources here. Found a lush cave on the way back, so we have a stack of moss and pale moss now, respectively. It's actually pretty good. But what I think we're going to be working on for the rest of the episode here is actually building the boat. So, I'm going to get to more of the resource grinding because we're going to need more than just 3 stacks of dark oak and a stack of spruce. We're going to need like 9 or more stacks of each, I think. Possibly. That's my goal though. So, 1, we're going to need some more barrels. And 2, I want to get something little special set up. So we have a lot of eggs. The food source I want to use for a while is going to be cooked chicken. Though right now we have a lot of raw beef, which I'm going to be working on smelting up. I want to get a whole bunch of... that should be fine. We're just going to do 2 chests. And then how many barrels can we make? 12 barrels. That's fine. We actually have a fair bit of barrels. We're good. We have a lot of barrels now. So, barrel. Something like that, yeah. That's fine. I also need another. I'm not the smartest, am I? 3. Yes. Trying to just do some mental math here to see how many we need for 2 barrels. And then we need another one for the chest. I did the mental math wrong. But that's fine because we have extra wood. So, yay. Extra chests. The hopper. Now all we're actually missing is it does end always sad. We'll just make a slab there. That works. But then I need even more blocks, so you know what? A lot of blocks. You can never go wrong with more blocks. Right? Right? Totally. We'll go with that. Okay, so we need a slab there then. I'll fix that in a minute, but that's fine. Some blocks like this then. Get it right. A whole bunch of eggs like this. Hopefully more chickens than just that. Honestly, I hope I get more chickens than just that, otherwise this is going to be sad. So I'm going to keep something like a staircase like that so we can actually get up here. Torches. We always need more torches. And now with that, time to just start on the construction, honestly, with, well, not the construction. Construction will come after we get a whole bunch of the resources needed. So, yeah, I'll see you when we start building them. And with all of that mining and the trees, our island is now looking very spotted with podzol. That's the little problem with spruce trees. We will be doing some remodeling later, but it's not looking too bad. I was just farming some pale oak as well, so we now have quite a few stacks of pale oak. So, yeah, I now have all the resources together, I believe, to start this project. We have a lot of wood, and a lot of some other stuff. So, trying to see if we can put this together. And also, I just have some chickens over here. I'm working on getting me some eggs. Eventually, I want this to become very effective with a lot of chickens in here. But, yeah, now, time to start building the giant ship, which, it's going to be interesting to say the least, because, I'm not actually completely sure what are all the blocks we need in terms of stairs and slabs and stuff. So, I don't know. 2 stacks of stairs, maybe? Okay, we'll go 2 stacks of stairs there. Two stacks of stairs here. So just quick 60. There we go. We'll see where this takes us. So now, time to start the construction, and you'll see the boat afterwards. Let's go. And ahoy me there. Hello. The ship is finally done. Took a little over an hour and a half to construct or so. Based off of OBS, it says it's been about an hour and a half. So took a little bit. But I'm now done the ship. So time for a little tour of this beauty. Now, the one thing I did want to say is there are a couple things that are not done. We are missing 2 blocks from this build. One of them is an e-chest, which obvious reasons why we don't have an e-chest at this point. And the other one's a lodestone, which another obvious reason why we don't have it at this point. We haven't been to the Nether yet, nor do we have diamonds. Kinda sad, but that is going to be hopefully next episode's objective is to get diamonds. I kind of want to get diamonds and see where that'll take us. But that's going to be interesting to see where that takes us next episode. Probably some caving maybe. I don't know. But to the tour then. So we're just kind of up in the crow's nest here. You come down. You have your big flags behind you. We'll start on upper deck, shall we? Yeah. So I kind of decided to keep the original Minecraft shipwreck design. So I tried to keep that as much as I could while also kind of revamping it to make it look really nice. So you do have this kind of hole down into here where we have our storage. A lot of barrels, 40 barrels. Hopefully that'll be enough storage. But we have this kind of front section here. I don't know what this is called. Anybody in the comments want to correct me on that? Correct me. I don't know what it's called. But you have just kind of main deck. We'll go up here first and then go to the captain's quarters. So up here is just kind of the navigation area. Here is where I want to have all the different compasses to point us to different areas. Like one of the areas we may have is like the mine shaft over there. If that was like 1,000, 2,000 blocks away, we'll have a navigation to there. And I'm probably thinking, why is that? Why are you doing that? That's not too efficient. Well, the answer is we're not at the point where we can use the light to travel or another travel too much yet. Eventually we'll switch over to that, but for now this is going to be a kind of cool early game thing. And in the next update, Minecraft 21.5, that update should be coming around somewhere in March, I heard. So that'll make lodestones really cheap, because I checked, lodestones right now currently require another netherite ingot. I went to craft one, and it was, oh, what? And I checked, netherite ingot, not iron ingot like it's going to be changed to. If it was iron ingot, I see major use for it, but since it was netherite ingot, at that point, if you have netherite, it's not versatile. So that'll eventually go here. We just don't have that right now. So we have 8 item frames for 8 different compasses to point us to different directions. And, well, 1 to take us home, so I guess 7 then? I think we'll just always carry the 1 to take us home. So, now, into the captain's quarters, which is the reason why we needed wax for bees for this, because I wanted this to stay orange, not eventually go the blue, though it does look good blue anyways. I just like the orange. Here's where the EHS will eventually go. This is just like really important stuff and a little bit of storage. So like say we're dealing with projects, we may put some of the project blocks in here, just kind of have them in the general area. Obviously we have our nice bed here, so that's always going to be nice. And then we guess we're heading down to the lower deck. So there's 2 ways down to lower deck. This hole or this ladder. Let's go down the hole. There we go. You take a little bit of fall damage. Eventually when we get feather falling, that won't be a problem. But we have a couple things here. One, the loom for some banners. We have the stone cutter for cutting pieces of stone so we get more efficient for stairs and all that jazz. And then we also have the upgrade smithing table for whether we get netherite eventually or we deal with armor trims, which It's going to be something very interesting. I want to try playing around with armor stands in this, kind of just make stuff look a little more lively. I don't have any add-ons for armor stands, so default it is, so we'll see how that goes. But those are just kind of there. We have our crafting table over here, kind of just looking cool, and, well, as you can see, a lot of barrels, 40 barrels. 20 on each side, rows of 10, 2 rows, yeah. And then we have our furnaces, which have nothing in them right now because we need to work on getting some coal. I checked, I have like 9 pieces of coal. We need to work on that. But we have some lanterns for lighting. And obviously it's kind of just open bay so you can look up, see the sky, and then come back up. That is basically the entire ship, unless you want like an outside tour. Also, we do have the little bit of landing platform here when we're connected to the land. So let's look at this from afar. I did remove the sugarcane because we did end up getting quite a bit of sugarcane from my time just being here and then collecting it halfway through. So we have quite a bit of sugarcane. Quite a few more chickens have been added. But this is kind of how the ship looks. We got rid of all like the portholes and stuff because they really did not go well with the design. But yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. And I'd say that's honestly been very successful. This starter base is looking great. We have a little more work to do when it comes to some other stuff. But otherwise, this is looking really good. And I'm really happy with it so far. It's kind of a nice boat. I've never really done a boat before, so doing it, testing and building and creative was definitely the smart choice in this, because it turned out really nice. Okay, I'm not that good at parkour, apparently. Anyways, yeah. There we go. Well, I think this was quite successful, so I think we may call it there for the episode. We have this giant boat behind us now, which is looking magnificent. Got the word right. And this has taken a while to make, taken a while to record. A long adventure we had to get some stuff, which I was going to use a brewing stand in there instead of a stone cutter, but I was like, well, can't find a brewing stand because it just how far stuff is. Couldn't find any. And instead, I was thinking just like, well, what would be another good replacement one? And I realized a stone cutter. That'd be so much easier to get, so swapped it out then. But one thing I need to do is eventually move a lot of this stuff over into there. But yeah, that's going to take a little bit. It's going to take some time. And what else? Oh, right. I need to figure out what I'm doing with the rest of this island, because, well, we have a lot of coral over here, and it feels like a shame to waste it. So I don't think we'll be building any ships over here, but I have an idea for a dock, so we can get a couple more ships popping up in here with some good old ships kind of just appearing in the bay. So over the next couple episodes, we may work on that. Though, next episode, I do want to get to mining. I do want to see if we can get our first diamond. It is turning night, which is probably a good cue for me to work on getting off. But, yeah, this island will be terraformed. We'll be putting some buildings here. And then see where that kind of just takes us. I'm not sure where this is going to take us, in all honesty, but I will see you in the next episode, because the sun is setting, it's looking great, and I want a picture of this ship in the sunset. So I actually need to take that now. So I will see you in the next one.